Oh, it came live. I was gonna try to spin around and look all sinister. How's it going, everyone? Let's see who we got here. We got Mad Logic 44, Marcus Yee, Lucky Butter. How y'all doing today? Or tonight, I should say. I see that Marcus Yee woke up early for this. Bonjour. I believe that is French for hello. I could be wrong. I don't know very much French. Actually, I don't know any French. But we are here. Uh, as most of you know by the thumbnail, as well as the news posted about it earlier. Not earlier, like today, but like earlier in the week. We did lose an actor, Carl Weathers. Carl Weathers has passed away. I thought he was a good actor. I sent the. I always text my mom anytime celebrities pass away. I'm like, hey, did you hear about this one? And I sent her about Carl Weathers, and she was like, "Oh man, he was such a good actor." I was like, "Yeah," and it sucks, but yeah, he was a cool actor. Rest in peace. Condolences to his friends and family and such. Um, I imagine, unfortunately, his figure will probably start getting sold because they did release that credit collection one recently. That was like a peg warmer, but I'm pretty sure people are gonna start picking it up now. So, but yeah, I mean, he was Chubbs in Happy Gilmore. I thought that was probably his best role. But yeah, it was pretty good. Miss Jones says, I went all day today thinking it was Saturday. Dude, my weekend has been crazy busy, so I was glad it was already Sunday. It's sad, like when you do a lot of stuff on the weekend, you're like, oh man, now I gotta get to work. But like what I'm doing this a lot of stuff on the week, I'm like, okay, maybe I'll go to work and not too much. No, I'm just kidding. I still gotta work. Lucky Butter says, what figure? The Grief Karga credit collection. It's like a purplish color, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But I have a feeling that that'll start getting sold now that he passed away. Because it's been peg warming at the GameStop. Yeah, I've seen it a lot at GameStop. So like just like when Chad Boseman died, all of a sudden the Black Panther figures went up in price. So might see that again. I don't know. Mr. Jones says I have two Grief figures. One of them I've never opened. I mean, I like the credit collection stuff because it's the different color type, like color scheme or whatever. I do like them, but I think I only have Mandalorian, like I think that's it. Oh, I might have those Dark Troopers as well. Mr. Jones says I feel like that NECA Apollo Creed is going to go in price too. That probably will. I would probably say it's probably his most famous role, so I could totally see that happening. Lucky Butter says that 12-inch version of him definitely went up. It was on sale forever. Black Panther, yeah, yeah, that was crazy how the Black Panther, like, well, it wasn't crazy, but it was crazy that people immediately took advantage of that. I was like, golly, that was crazy. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like his figures may not go up in price, but I think they'll be. I don't think he'll be peg warming anymore with that credit collection version. I did get the first version that came out a while back. But I liked his character in The Mandalorian, so when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, gotta get that one." But yeah, no, he's a good actor, and it's crazy because like a lot of people, well, a lot of people that I saw, they were posting, and I did it too, the GIF image where he's waving from Happy Gilmore with his hand and the crocodile's next to him, or alligator, I should say, because it was in America. But that's why I put that alligator there. But today will be a short stream. It's going to be an hour long. I am submitting an application for it's a different position at the court. It's I guess it's a promotion because it is a little bit higher pay, but I don't. It's not really the same line. So I got to make sure I submit my application tonight. So we will have a little shorter stream tonight. I do got some good news though. I ordered business cards for my stand up, and they came in. That's the image that I'm using for my stand up comedy right there. If you've ever played Mexican bingo or loteria, as they call it in the Spanish language, that's what I mimicked for my comic stuff. And then I got my QR code on the back so people can follow me, make me famous. So that'll be cool. Oh, like, but it's a new movie? No, not a new movie. New position at work. Technically, it may do some more acting though. Thank you, Mark C. Best of luck, son. Yo, everyone. RP to Carl Weathers says, Doombot 9000. What up, Doombot 9000? Thanks for sharing the live stream in your Instagram stories today. Like Butter says, good luck. You need your lucky RC Cola before the interview. I got my Pepsi Cola right there. Which is cool. It's cool that I'm doing an interview because I've interviewed. Ooh, man, I would probably say I've interviewed maybe, if it's not 100, it's at least 70 to 80, 85 people as I've been a supervisor. So it'll be interesting to go do an interview after I've interviewed several people. So I know, well, I know I will try my darndest to not make the mistakes that those other people do. So it'll be interesting. And there is one person I know for sure that will go for the position as well with me. And I almost think it's not fair because of the fact that I have done so many interviews for different positions. Like I've interviewed the people, so I kind of know what to look for. I think I have an unfair advantage, but it plays into my favor. So, but I will go for it. Hopefully, I get it. It seems cool. Seems like a cool position. Mr. Jones says, haha, we played Mexican bingo at one of my old jobs all the time. Sometimes, hey, what did y'all use for the pieces? Beans? Did y'all use beans? That's how to make the game even more racist. Use dry pinto beans for your markers. Mr. Jones says, Sonny's taking over Bad Bunny and El Muerte. Dude, that I couldn't believe that, man. First, J Lo and Selena, and then Bad Bunny and El Muerte. Puerto Ricans are taking our jobs, is what I'm saying. Shout out to all the Puerto Ricans out there, too. Mark C says, I'm dreading the eventual interview I'm going to have when applying for a job. I actually put some interview tips out on YouTube before to help out my fellow coworkers that were not able to come meet with me before interviews. So if you need those links, let me know, Marcus C. Mr. Jones says, I hope it's a good long while before I ever have to apply for a job again. I'm hoping that I'll just become a famous comedian and then I can open up a chain of Little Caesars restaurants, do some franchising out, get a couple McDonald's under my belt, and then not have to work ever again. I'll just help to the degradation of American society by putting junk food out there for the masses. It's the American dream. IE Toy Hunter, what's going on? Says, watch the movie Ted. He shows how to nail a job interview. I think Step Brothers might have showed how to nail that job interview. Marcy says, specifically Little Caesars. That's right. Little Caesars. I love Little Caesars. I don't care what anybody says. I think it's funny when I'm at work and I'm like, oh man, hey, Little Caesar pizza is good. People are like, that's a poor people food. I'm like, yeah. Not sure you know who you're talking to. If that's a shocker. Mr. Jones says, let me do a few more comic covers and get famous. There you go. Mr. Jones is killing it with them comic covers too. He's definitely doing his thing out there. So I doodled on a syllabus at a meeting the other day. It wasn't comic book cover worthy. I will admit to that. I don't think it was even worthy to show people. Like I scribbled it and then I immediately scratched all over it. Like I wish I could draw. It just wasn't a skill set that I came equipped with. which sucks because I do have people in my family that can draw, and I can't. So sometimes they'd be like, "Hey, let's draw." And I'd be like, "Hey, let's draw. Yeah, let's do that." And then mine would be shown, and I'd be like, "Oh, you know what? Can I take that back?" And they're like, "No, no, you're turned in. It's going on the fridge." I'm like, "Put it like on the other side of the refrigerator. Don't put it next to theirs. That's embarrassing." Or if you're like my sister and I came home with the drawing, I was like, "Mom, Dad, look at this. I drew this at school." And my sister would be like, "I can draw better than that." And she would. She would draw literally what I drew, but better. And I was like, I guess this is life now. Uh, so then I went and came out in Idiocracy, and I was like, top that then. She couldn't top that. So I guess I won in the long run, is what I'm saying. But yeah, so that's exciting. So I got to turn that application in and then hopefully get the interview, secure the interview down. And then in the interview, I'm going to try a new technique, a new interview technique. So I'm excited. It could severely backfire or it could help me. I don't know. I don't know yet. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, let's see what happened in toy news. Toy news. Oh, shout out to anybody who checked out the Texas Toy Wranglers. That is the podcast with myself and Screw Toys. Check it out on YouTube, the Texas Toy Wranglers. We're gonna try to bring you weekly episodes every Friday at 8 a.m. Right now, I think we have a total of 13 subscribers, so we hit double digits. So very excited about that. We are having more people view the podcast, just they're not subscribing. So uh, we just have 13 subscribers. So shout out to those 13 subscribers. I know Doombot 9000 is in there. He has commented on them on the videos. IE Toy Hunter says, "Where's the other Wrangler?" The other Wrangler is, I think he's working right now. I don't know. I think he might be somewhere flying over America. But yeah, been digging the Texas Toy Wranglers. What? Yeah, Screw Toys keeps it or tries to keep it. What is it? Organized? Not organized. He tries to keep it on topic, and so he's doing pretty good, keeping us going straight. We're trying to keep it between 45 minutes to an hour. The first episode was over an hour and a half. The second episode was over an hour, so we cut it short. Got sped through things at the last minute. But basically, we'll be talking about different things, toy related. So be sure to check that out. And eventually we'll probably get better equipment. You can hear us better, be clearer, and not have so many freezes for some odd reason. We keep freezing up. Mark Z says, Toy News, third party Rhino with armor, Boss Fight Studios Epic Blanks, and Dinosaur Like Barbarians. I don't know names. McFarlane Batgirl. McFarlane Batgirl looks cool. That is a nice looking figure. What else was it? Epic Blanks. I haven't seen those. Boss Fight Studios, I haven't seen those yet. Third party Rhino with armor. With armor. I don't know if I've seen that one. I know what is it? 5K Toys put like some anime type looking figures on pre-order. Not too badly priced. If you like those types. What was the other one? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, they the X-Men 97 Wave 2 went up for pre-order. I think it's funny how like some people in the Marvel Legends community or Marvel Legends groups on Facebook were like, "Are these bootleg? Where did these come from? These were never announced." I'm like, "No, they were announced. And they're not bootleg. Who would make a bootleg Wave of 6? Like you could be like, oh, I was shocked. I didn't know about this. That's cool, but don't call them bootlegs. Like it's a weird thing." But yeah, no, they were announced a while back on one of the Hasbro live streams, and now they're up for pre-order. They all look great, except I don't like the face of Nightcrawler. That one looks ugly. And I apologize if whoever created it is one of the 9 people watching right now. It was ugly. Marcus G says a bootleg executioner is a wild concept. Yeah, they bootleg this character. Also, I got a question about that. It's I know it's spelled that way. That doesn't say executioner. That just says executioner. Is that how we need to pronounce it? Executioner. The Nightcrawler and Cyclops might be my most wants. The Nightcrawler is cool if you have the old Nightcrawler, because then you can use that head. I do not like those weird. Uh, it's like he's playing football and doesn't know how to use eye black properly. But yeah, the face looks ugly. Like, you know, like when you go home with a girl from the club, you're like, hey, it's pretty good, nice body, face is ugly. That's the same instance as Nightcrawler, just the face is ugly. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the face. The Cyclops looks cool. What was it? Jean is on there too. Jean Grey, which is cool because I had the Menage a Trois Marvel Legends 3 pack. Never opened it, and because the price fluctuates so high, I don't want to open it. Not that I'll ever sell it. I just don't want to open it now. You know, it's weird. I guess I'm weird like that, but uh, it's right there, staring right at me. Just never opened it. But yeah, no. Wait, Marcus, the Rhino? You're talking about the Zesray Studios Rhino with armor? 'Cause that's a cool Rhino. I don't know what other Rhino with armor that's been announced. That 3 pack Jean Grey is solid. I have to take your word for it. I refuse to open it. But I did end up getting the Wolverine from that pack because someone had it for a ridiculous price. And I was like, and it came with Can of Beams claws too. And I was like, ooh, it's too good to turn down. Oh, what's going on, man? There we go. Nightcrawler has a butterface. The body's nice, butterface. Doom by 9000 says, I missed out on that Jim Lee style Cyclops. I want the 97 version. Well, it's supposed to be the cell shaded one, right? Just without the cell shading. That's a nice Cyclops too. Okay, Mark G says, I don't think it's Zesray. It's a 112 or maybe 110 scale Rhino. There's the deluxe offering with red armor and cannons. Oh, okay. I haven't seen that one. I'm gonna have to check that one out. Or look see what that one looks like. Miss Jones says, I ordered that whole wave too. Kind of mad I passed on the Wolverine from wave 1. Wolverine. Oh yeah. I heard that's the best Wolverine. I haven't got my hands on it yet, but all right. Let's jump. But I got like 50 Wolverines. And Animal Man came with Wolverine. Okay, it's called Wild War Giant Horned Rhinoceros. And okay, I'm about to look into that one. I hadn't heard of that one. I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I've seen that one yet. Let me see. Look, I'm talking about Nightcrawler's eyes being black, and every time I do my head like this, I look like Nightcrawler with my black eyes right there. Let's turn up. That's too bright. Oh, I don't have that light on. That's what it is. I have this weak light up here on. Savage saying, what's going on, man? This is yo, what's up, Sonny and the Girth Whale. See, look, I don't like that. I'm using StreamYard and it's just like, where's the Girth Whale? What up, Savage Saint? Thanks for popping in. Oh, what else is new? What else is new? Oh, I have a show this Wednesday. I'm gonna try to drop my toy collecting joke in the sets if I remember to say it. So hopefully I'll remember to say that joke. Mark C says, so assuming there will be a wave 3 of X-Men 97, I might be interested in a cable, but if it's as good looking as the Bishop. Some people didn't like that Bishop. I like that Bishop. I didn't like the face so much. I like the old face on the new body Bishop. Yeah, I know Savage says it's your emoji, bro. I know it does. It's just I I read it, I read the comments, and I'm like, what? Like, I start reading what I titled my emoji. I'm glad I titled them what they are and not like something bizarre, because then that would show up for me. Be like, hey, what would it be like? This is Girth Whale, right? Is it Girth Whale? Yeah, Girth Whale. Or it could have been like Girth Whale dot one dot final dot uh draft dot whatever. But yeah, no, I like that. I titled them appropriately. You know, I think I'm gonna use my little comic face, my this face as an emoji. I gotta remember to upload that. But yeah, look at that. Oh man, I'm feeling professional because I got the business cards that way. When people are like, "Oh my goodness, you're so funny," I'm like, "Follow me on the social medias, please." I put them in this old cigarette case. I keep business cards in this old cigarette case right here. I was randomly at a I wasn't randomly there. I was at a Goodwill one time and randomly saw these. Saw this. It was like 75 cents. And I was like, oh, that's dope. I was like, I'm gonna put business cards in there. So business cards. But yeah, no, I wasn't randomly in the Goodwill. Like I wasn't out cutting my grass and all of a sudden I appeared inside of a Goodwill. That would be randomly in a Goodwill. Shout out to Goodwill. I know a lot of people hate them, but they got some good stuff for cheap at times. So it's all loaded and ready for Wednesday. Mark C says complimented a whale on its girth is wild. Oh, I didn't think about that one. That'd be dope if they had a girth whale. They're like, and oh my goodness, do you hear the girth whale? Oh, they sound majestic. Because they got sperm whale. I mean, it's gross. I still don't understand how that became a name, but because that's like a very massive whale. And I don't know if y'all been to science class, but spoiler alert, sperm are like that small. I don't know. I don't know if you can hold a single one in your fingers. Oh, you probably crush it under the weight. Mark C says, how much does it cost to make business cards out of curiosity? I got 500 for I think $46 shipped, but I paid it was a little bit extra to get the back of them done as well. I don't know how much just the front would have cost, but like it would have made no sense if I just said, here is me. And then they were like, oh, how do I follow you? What's your last name? What's your name? I'm like, bam, right there, QR code. I try to use Linktree. Apparently, Linktree you got to pay for now. That sucks. But that goes to allmylinks.com/me. But yeah, it has everything. So that way people follow. Because the last show that I did, some lady came up to me, got like inappropriately close to me. Like she got up in my face and was like, hi, what's your last name? I want to follow you on all the social media. And I was like, hey, okay. You're a bit personal space. Like, back up a little bit. But I did tell her, and she did go follow me. Like, she followed me like when she hit the parking lot. I was like, hey, it's insane. Also because the show was underground, so you had to wait till you got above ground to use your phone because the phones died like halfway. Like when you're walking down the steps about halfway, your phone service just died. And then when you're in the venue, since it's so deep underground, there was zero service. Mark, see me, a forgetful person. Why do I have a little picture of Sonny in my wallet? See, that's the other thing. I didn't want people to forget. So at least they're like, huh, what's this? And if they flip it around, because that's the curiosity nature of people, they're like, oh, QR code. Let me go ahead and scan it real quick. I should actually put my IMDb link on there too. Might have to update my all my links website. Not website. What is it called? Webpage? No. I would call it webpage. But yeah, so I might have to update that. I don't have my toy channel on there. Sorry to disappoint all of y'all. I do plan to keep them separate right now because that's what I've all learned from watching all these YouTube videos. And when I did photography, I learned that people that came to find my comedy would see my photography and be like, mm, this is not for me. And they would bounce. So, because they told me when they see me at other shows, they're like, I was going to follow your Instagram, but there was boobs. I was like, oh, those are mine. Like, no, not those, not those. You're talking about the other ones. Those weren't mine. I have to admit that. But yeah, no. So right now, that's not on there. But the my comedy stuff is. And then one day, hopefully, one day, soon. Uh, because she says Annabelle that Ninja Turtle face. You know, I shaved my face um, to record a video in my as my character in Idiocracy. Then I took my wig off, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, yeah, I totally like a turtle. Like when my head is shaved bald and my face is shaved, big time turtle." Now, by the way, I do have plans for my Idiocracy character, so stay tuned. It won't be on this channel. It'll be on my comedy channel. If you aren't following my comedy channel, y'all can check it out. It's under Sonny Castillo Comedy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it's under. I really wish I could figure out how to type my own stuff on on StreamYard, but I don't know how to do that. Let me see. Oh wait, banners. There we go. Oh, okay. No introductions. Read the names. What is it? Okay. Create a banner. All right. Here we go. In real time. Now the only thing is, you cannot. I don't have a custom URL yet for my comedy channel because YouTube is like, nah, fool, you gotta come with like 100. Um, there we go. You gotta come with 100 subscribers before we're gonna let you get a custom URL. Do my 9,000 says, snap, prosecutor Sonny. That's right. And they paid me handsomely to do this video, and I was like, I would gladly do that video. So it was cool. I had a lot of fun doing it. And so I want to do more with it, basically. And it was cool because it was sort of like doing one of those cameos. You know, we're like, hey, Bridget, this is Sonny. I just want to tell you, happy birthday. Hope you have a great one. It was one of like those, like a cameo. It was more than that because I actually read what they wrote and then made up some lines to fill in time. I don't know if y'all heard, I said limes, as in the fruits, the citrus. Um, but it was cool. It was fun, and I did several takes for them, and I sent them the two best that I thought were, well, the ones that I thought were the two best, and they liked them. It was cool too because the dude's followers then made it a meme and made this cool image with it, and I was like, man, that's dope. I like it. Dude by 9,000 says, did you act like the character? Well, considering the character was just me, because my judge was like, be yourself. And so I guess that meant I was dumb, but yeah, it was pretty cool. I did have to watch the scene a few times to make sure that I still pulled it off correctly. Marcus, you said, I hope you watched that Chester Cheetah figure after that review. I did, but uh, he is staying orange. I didn't think that one through. Like I thought it was gonna be funny, and so I did it. And then I was like, oh crap! I just stained this, just stained this figure's face. Yeah, one of his heads, his head right here. This is his orange hue to it. It was cool though. It sucked. I was eating stale Cheetos, but I was like, ugh. Like one of my kids don't eat these anymore. They're stale. And y'all do that? Y'all still eat stale food if it's in your house? Because I will. Like I'm not like, oh, toss it up. Now if it feels like rubbery stale, I'm like, nah, I don't need that. Like Butter says, for some reason I felt people would hate in that choice. I felt people would hate in that choice. What choice? I'm confused on that one. Mark G says, might need to hit it with isopropyl alcohol or Goo Gone. Oh, I didn't even think about Goo Gone. I have Goo Gone here. Oh, like Butter says, but I certainly love the creativity on that video. Thank you. Mr. Jones says, my son was so mad when he found my Chester Cheetah box and realized it was a toy and not Cheetos. Yeah, no. If they make a flaming hot version, that'd be cool. I'll hate on the choice of the dusty fingertips. I thought so too. I thought more people. Well, not enough. Not nobody saw it. I think it only has like 100 views or something like that. But yeah, I totally thought people were gonna be like, "Oh, don't do that. Don't touch it like that." But nobody did. But yeah, no, it was a fun video. I know because there have been several comments to do a video with Cheetos on my hands, and I was like, perfect time to do it. I did have to eat a whole bowl of Cheetos though to get my fingers cheesy enough, which sucked because I had just ate a huge breakfast. And I was like, I'm not really hungry, but gotta do it. Marcy says, I'd be down for a Jada Toys Green Giant. I want them to do so many more food mascots. I want Annoyed. We've already discussed that. Jolly Green Giant would be dope. Tony the Tiger, Sonny, the Cuckoo, Cocoa Puff dude. I don't know. Do they still say I go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? Is that like offensive nowadays? I don't know. It's offensive any day anymore. A Charlie Tuna would be dope. A King Vitamin. Can we get a King Vitamin figure? That might have to be a custom. I might have to do a custom King Vitamin figure. And then only poor people be like, oh man, that's part of my childhood. I love it. What is this? Oh, sorry. Got a notification on my phone. I didn't know what it was. No, that would be cool. King Vitamin custom figure. Look. Oh, it's nature. It's nature, everyone. Wait, it's the alligator? No, it's crocodile. Okay, yeah, it's nature. Crocodiles eat cheetahs all the time. Let's see. Oh, Pillsbury Doughboy. There we go. Like what I said, I think Cheney posted Chester Cheetah on the bottle of Cheetos. He did. That was actually a really cool photo that he did. Also, an idea I had, but it took forever to get mine. So I'm not friends with Jada Toys people like Toy Migos are, unfortunately. Marcy says Pillsbury Doughboy. I don't know. That I guess that would be cool. He could go with my Marshmallow Man's. Or what's the good Stay Puft Marshmallow Man? Trix Rabbit could be decent reuse of Chester Cheetah, maybe. I think they could use this mold for most of those people. Uh, Chester Cheetah probably was annoyed. Yeah, annoyed. Trix Rabbit, Sonny the Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs guy. Oh, you know what? The Cookie Crisp dog. Oh, that would be cool. Nathan says you should have just crushed a bag of Cheetos and dipped your hands in it. I tried. I went like this at first in my little bowl of Cheetos. So I was like, I don't want to eat these. And I was like, what if The magic trick is when you're eating the Cheetos, a little bit of saliva from when you put it too close to your mouth is what helps the dust stick. And so I ate them, and I was like, I ate them pretty fast, and I was like, all right, there we go. And then I was like, I didn't open the box yet, so I had to figure out how to open the box with cheesy hands. Miss Jones says Keebler L's pack, Sugar Bear, yes, Sugar Bear, man, from Golden Crisp. Dig 'em. Oh, dig 'em is a smacks frog, right? That'd be cool. You know what? They should do those because they have Blueberry, Count Chocula, and is it Frankenberry? I didn't get those, but I, I assume they're cool. I don't know anybody that got those. Toucan Sam, that would be cool. Oh, Vivi's chosen one, saying Madam Web is going to be doo doo next week. I want to see it. I mean, I think it looks pretty interesting. I'm not gonna say, oh, it looks good. It looks interesting. So I do want to see that. Lucky Butter says, dang, Jada doing the Johnny Bravo figure. That would be sweet. I don't know. It'd be kind of weird um, proportionately. I don't know how it would work out. Ed and Nettie. If they did Ed and Eddie, oh, that'd be sweet. They should do 3 packs. Like, just here you go. All of them at one shot. Mark C says, Kool-Aid Man with the translucent plastic body, or plastic like the Blueberry. Chef's kiss. I would like a Kool-Aid Man, but double walled to where the liquid moves around with him. I think that would be cool. So it'd be like he's tipping to the side, he'd be partially filled. Bust be the bee from Cheerios. Is that his name? That's oh, you know what I'm thinking? Louis the Lightbug. I always thought that was his name. Is it Busby? I don't know. I've never known Cheerios had a name. Cornelius the Rooster from Cornflakes. The son from the Raisin Bran box. But he don't have legs, does he? He just has like 2 scoops and sunglasses. I haven't seen. We have Raisin Bran in our pantry right now. I don't even know what it looks like. Jada could also do the Jolly Bee mascot. Jolly Bee. I don't think I'm familiar with that one. Marcy says, "Oh man, I always wanted to try Cookie Crisp. Hey, Cookie Crisp is good. There's cookies for breakfast." Marcy says, "A Wendy's figure would be sick, going from fighting in the tweets to throwing hands at the Street Fighter. That would be cool." Prescribed Drone, what's going on? Says, "We need Metal Gear figures. From who?" I say, and I'm biased because I'm looking at them right now. Storm Collectibles, Metal Gear Solid figures. I like the way they do I like the way they do video game figures. Although Jada Toys with Street Fighter, but I don't think that would work for Metal Gear Solid or Metal Gear. Um, yeah, I would say Storm. I gotta say, I would say Storm Collectibles for that one. Jada Toys, Samurai Jack, and Ben 10. They got some Ben 10. Is it Jack specific that makes Ben 10 figures right now? Mr. Jones. Oh, Jada Toys, Mr. Clean would be, yeah, that would be cool. Let me see. Yeah, that would be hilarious. The Brawny Man. Oh, we can get a 1/12 scale pack of paper towels. That'd be dope. Mark C says the liquid in the figure will be dope. That's what I'm saying. Can I do that? Do my 9,000 says 2 scoops. Savage Saint says Tony the Tiger will be dope. No, Savage Saint. Tony the Tiger would be great. I'll let you put that comment back and I'll pin it. Views the chosen one says Imagine Jada Toys doing Ben 10. I don't really know uh Ben 10 too much, but I have seen the toys. I thought it was Jack specific that made those. AZ Legends 480, what's going on, man? Says, yo, son, your recent comedy FE posts have been hilarious. Keep up the great work, brother. Much appreciated, man. I do plan to continue doing stand-up comedy in that style for the rest of, you know, the remainder of me doing stand-up comedy. So, yeah, it will be coming up soon. I got a show Wednesday, so we'll see what happens Wednesday. Doombot 9000 says Jada Toy Spy versus Spy would be cool. I always wanted Spy versus Spy toys when I was little, not because of the Mad magazine, but because of Mad TV. I didn't know that was a thing until I saw Mad TV. I was like, oh man, the Spy versus Spy is cool. Oh, Jollibee, famous Philippines fast food restaurant. Wait, what's their mascot though? Now I want to know what their mascot is. I would check on my phone, but I'm streaming from my phone, so I don't know if y'all can hear. My computer is on because it still works, but it Chrome doesn't want to work fast enough for it. It sucks. Mr. Jones says, I have a few of the Play Arts Kai Metal Gear beats. Is that who I'm thinking that used to make them? One of my cousins had some. That's probably what it was. Lucky Butter says, Duke 9000. Dang, I haven't heard someone mention those two in years. I love those two growing up. Yeah, that would be cool. AZ Legends 480 says Jolly Green Giants. That would be good. Oh, you know what? It just left my head right now. The Geico Gecko. That would be a cool one to have. Mark C says Cartoon Network line base or line from Jada Toys has a lot of potential. I think it does too. Younger me would have loved Codename Kids Next Door or Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Prescribed Drone says a cyborg ninja like them. Oh yes. There you go. See, you're on the same page right there. Right there. Cyborg ninja, like the Mortal Kombat sector. That sector, Cyrax, and Smoke. Mark C says, I thought Bandai America had, oh, maybe it's Bandai America. Why don't I still thinking Jack specific? Had the Ben 10 figures. Mr. Jones says, Jada Toys of all the bimbo snacks bear. That would be cool. Jolly Bee the Bee. Oh, okay. I'll have to look that one up. And that duck from that from that one Mexican snack. Can't think of the name, but I see it all the time out here. Duck. Oh, you know what? Oh, what's the dude's name? I can't think of it right now. I saw someone do a custom of him, but man, if they could do an actual figure, I cannot think of his name. It's the Mexican superhero dude. He's not really a superhero, it's like a fat dude. But not saying that fat people can't be superheroes. I'm just saying like he looks sloppy. He looks like he barely knows how to wake up in the morning. Mark, you said Jack in the Box mascot figure from Jada Toys. I love that design. You could probably make a custom if you just get a black suited body from Marvel Legends and one of them Jack in the Box foam antenna things. Remember they used to put them little foam heads on the antennas and just shove it right onto there. I need to figure that. I'm gonna do that now. I got a blank suited body around here somewhere. Yeah, might have to do that. Just go get one of them Jack in the Box. Pop the antenna ball right on there. Let's see. Oh, Lucky Butter. Huge Comic Con came into town. That's what's up. Mark C says Geico Gecko would be adorable. I would see people doing Geico Gecko and then making him into custom Gex figures. Oh, Geico Caveman. Odious Primo. The Lucas duck is no Zoom Up 9000 was thinking. I was thinking that too, but I was like, he said he sees it around a lot. So then I was like, it can't be the Lucas duck. By the way, I used to love the Lucas, the sour one, the Salimon, or Sal y Limon. I never pronounced it properly, but I used to love that stuff. And then they stopped selling in America. They're like, it eats your insides. Marcus C says the red cricket. Maybe it is. Starts with a P. I see them on cookies and stuff. Yeah, that's not the Lucas duck. Duma Nanta says, I can see Jada throwing in some cool accessories for Spy vs. Spy, plus the articulation will be top notch. Marcy says, Chop Lin, that's the one. Uh, but yeah, those would be cool. Those would be some really cool items. If Jada Toys could give us those. Or you know what? If someone did 1/12 scale articulated Hanna-Barbera cartoon characters, I'd be in for that as well. Like now we're just like making this big wish list of things that I'm gonna need Jada Toys to hit me up and put me on their board of directors. So I can be like, yeah, you know what? Go ahead and make Magilla Gorilla. We'll go and take care of that one. Just knock that out the park. After that, we'll have some quick draw McGraw. And yes, Mr. Jones, that's a dream right there. 1/12 scale Looney Tunes. Mark C says Jada Toys Jetsons. You know, I used to watch the Jetsons a lot when I was a kid. I don't know why. It didn't make a whole lot of like. I thought Elroy was cool, but I was like, was he cool? I don't know. Doombot 9000 says Hanna Barbera Godzilla. Hanna Barbera Godzilla. You know, who's the what company just brought a Godzilla for pre-order? Is it Haya Toys? I think it was Haya Toys. Mark Z says, oh wait, screen accurate and articulated Scooby-Doo plus Mystery Gang and their monsters would be fire. Each one would have like a mask you could pull off. That would be cool. That would be cool. You know, that's one thing about like some of the figures that have masks. People are like, oh, the head looks too big. It's a mask. I don't know if you've ever seen a mask in real life. It's bigger than your head. Like the Doctor Doom from Mesco. Everybody talking about the head's too big. The head's too big. He looks like he has a big head. It's a mask. You put the mask on top of the head. Like that's why I tripped out about what is it? The McFarlane, the Batman, I think it was Drifter. It goes on the Drifter bike. If you bought the bike, it came with a helmet that you could swap the head, swap out uh the Pattinson dude's head and put the bike helmet on. But they should have just made a helmet to fit his head. But I guess they didn't want to do small heads like the Mandalorian series with their helmets because their heads are small. It's like they have that one disease where your head's small. I don't know what it's called, or else I would have said it. Mark C says, I like to see Haya Toys do a 1954 Godzilla and other first appearances of kaiju. I want Pacific Rim, but for real, for real. Like, I know McFarlane doesn't, but I don't know. I don't know if it's what I would like. Cockroach Gorge says, yo, what's up, Sonny? How long you been on? I've been on for 48 minutes and 52 seconds, but I'm only going to be on for another 11 minutes because I got to finish this application. But let's see. Dude, one nothing says, dude, those Haya Toys Godzilla figures look dope. Definitely giving Monster Arts a run for their money, and they're cheaper. That's the other thing. Oh, do my home dude says a Mezco Knight Rider, the Hoff. That would be cool. Beetlejuice disease. Oh, there's a new Beetlejuice coming out. I think next. It might be this year. I saw a movie poster for it, but like these days, I can't ever tell if it's real or AI. So it could have been fake. Marksy says, I've been debating on using a Hayator's Kong for Gorilla Grodd from DC. I thought McFarlane did a pretty good sculpt of that. The articulation is terrible. Clockwork Orange says it's called the live action Goomba disease. It gives you a tiny head. There you go. All right. Beetlejuice disease. Dude, my not says finish the application with us. It'll be fun. I'll be like, hey guys, what's my experience like in this field? Yeah. Miss Jones says, yes, there's a new Beetlejuice. Jenna Ortega is in it. But is it this year? I don't know if it's coming out this year or next year. I saw a poster, I think it said this year. Like I said, with AI, you can never tell. No, but the position that I'm doing is it's for a public information specialist senior, which if I get that position, I'll put that on my business card, but I'd abbreviate it. So it'd be like Sonny Castillo, comma, PISS. So that way they know the title is there. Mark C says, the one question I'm dreading, can you explain this gap in your resume? Ooh, I had that happen before. But at the time, I was taping auditions and doing photography for people. So I just explained to them, I was like, I wasn't sure how to put self-employed in there and how to make it count correctly, but this is what I did. And so I told them about that. It was like, so it was customer service based to make sure that I delivered the product on time and at a high quality so that the customer would become a return customer for me. Because sometimes you just gotta know how to word things. Rome Collector 84, what's going on? Says, I'm surprised Hasbro didn't do a David Hasselhoff with the Guardians of the Galaxy way. Dude, yes, that would have been dope. That would they should have made a Build a Hoff instead of Build a Comet or Cosmo. Build a Hoff. Build a Hoff one is so cool. Mr. Jones says, I hate that gap question. I usually tell my freelance. Yeah. So that's the thing. If you did, sweet. It's a good way to say that you filled that gap. If you didn't, you better be able to talk about some hobbies that you did that added to your job skill set. Depending on what you're going for. If you're going for something in customer service, then you want to try to lean into that a little bit. If you just figure how to fit what you did into that role, which is what I was busy doing this past weekend with this application. Because it will kind of be like the social media person and media person for the court that I work at. So it'll be interesting. I'm hoping I can get it. Fingers crossed. Mark C says, Build a Hoff automatically makes me think of the David Hasselhoff cameo in the SpongeBob movie. I never saw a SpongeBob movie. I've never actually seen a full episode of SpongeBob. It was tempting because Entertainment Earth had the SpongeBob figures for like pretty cheap recently, but they sold out. I was like, great. That's a sign I should not have got it. But I think they still had the squirrel. Sandy? Sally? Slappy? No, Slappy Squirrel is Tiny Toons. I don't know. The squirrel from SpongeBob, she's like $17. The Super 7 squirrel from SpongeBob, $17 on Entertainment Earth. I saw it the other day. It's like, oh, that's cool. By the way, this is so dope. Doom1000 says SpongeBob figures would be cool. I need that crocodile figure, says Marcus E. Crocmaster, yeah, I mean these are cool crocodiles. Marcus E. SpongeBob figures would be cool, so Doom1000. That's why I like Super 7 did them. And SpongeBob was, I mean, he's not very articulate. He should be very articulate. He's a sponge, but I don't know. We all know how I feel about Super 7, that they could be more articulated. I would like them if they were, but they're not. So that kind of sucks. Sandy Cheeks. Is that her name? That's hilarious. Marcy says, you mean Sandy? Every time I hear the name Sandy, I think of what is that fool's name in the movie? John Travolta in Grease, Danny. When Sandy comes in all that bondage gear, he's like, Sandy! He gets all excited. Oh, Tiny Toons. There we go. Slappy Squirrel was Animaniacs. Oh, she's Animaniacs, not Tiny Toons. Man, God forgive me. They aired back to back. But yeah, Slappy Squirrel. Mark C says, "Do my nada, I'll be down for a man ray." DJ Crossfire, the Chopper Kid. What's going on, man? It says Super 7 is so trash, man. LOL, they're only good line of Ninja Turtles. I never got those, but I heard those were good. I make good SpongeBob figures, Sonny. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's true. It is time for some good SpongeBob figures. Like, man, have y'all seen the Super 7 G.I. Joe figures? Like the Ultimate Slime? Oh, they just look bad. They just, I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking. I mean, I guess they're like, oh, it looks cool, but you can't do anything with it. So, not a fan yet. That's not to say that if they didn't send me a bunch of free stuff, I wouldn't become a fan. I totally would become a fan. That's how shilling works these days. No, but let's see. Oh man, yeah. Prescribed Joan. I feel you. Bartman from Super 7 is tempting. I used to have a little small Bartman figure when I was a kid. Came with a little cape clipped on and a slingshot. Still love that toy. I don't know what happened to it. I actually like that one and my Crash Dummies toys. Those are cool because they blew apart until the springs inside messed up and then the parts couldn't go back together. Yeah, I'm like, oh great. I just had the Crash Dummy with no arms. But yeah, the Barman is pretty tempting. I do like Barman. Tempting, but still not do it. Now if Entertainment Earth is like, oh, we got it for $17, I'll use my affiliate credit to get that. Let's see. DJ Crossfire, the Chopper Kid says, I actually bought one from that line, Snake Eyes. I was so disappointed with myself and them. Like, I knew what to expect going in, but yeah, no, get it, dude. But I wasn't expecting an ab crunch that don't crunch. Ooh, that's the worst. Like, oh man, you got these nasty cuts in here and they don't work. Clock Recorder says, Vintage Joes are more articulated than Ultimates. That is a fair and just argument right there. Marcy says, I think I had a few Crash Dummy figures, an orange one and a blue one. I had a baby Crash Test Dummy. Very bizarre. My mom was like, that's so morbid, but she still bought it for me. So I was all right, that's cool. Man, I like this. I'm just gonna take this to work tomorrow and be in my meetings. Like, so anyway, like I was saying, we're looking at the budget numbers and such, and I think I'm gonna have to let some of y'all go and they're gonna be like, I'm sorry, are you firing us while you're playing with a toy alligator? I'm like, no, it's a crocodile. Crazy. Do my non says now I need that ace figure ASAP. Or Mark Z says he needs that figure ASAP. Mr. Jones, I need that warthog in the new G.I. Joe classified wave. That is cool. And the little monkey. What kind of monkey is it? A macaw? Macaw? Or is it a macaw bird? Macaw? Macaw. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't want the monkey too. Non Narb 101 says I picked up a second Crocmaster from Ross. Yeah, $11.99 for Crocmasters at Ross. If you can find them. I should say if you can find them. But what up, Non Narb 101? Marcus C. Creeks. We're looking for creeks at the budget creeks. Can you imagine if I took a Storm Collectibles and I'm up here talking about it like by the way, that's the official sound of Storm Collectibles. Storm Collectibles. Mark C says, I want animals to paint green for custom Beast Boy. Oh, that would be cool to have. I'm surprised they're not McFarlane like a deluxe pack with just random green animals. Lucky Butter says, that's a great price for that 2-pack. That's a great price for that alligator, that crocodile. 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 And it comes with little baby crocodiles too. And if you get towed, it comes with little baby frogs. Well, I think they're full grown frogs. Okay. Yeah, full grown. Mark C says storm collected more creaking sounds than the bed at 12 a.m. and it lasts a lot longer as well. No, I thought the Balrog wasn't that bad. Was Shiva bad? I don't think Shiva was as bad as some of them have been. Zangief is bad. Um, who else is pretty bad? The the Mortal Kombat figures for the most part are pretty bad. The Gears of War are also pretty noisy, but I think that Shiva was pretty good. I think that was better. But alas, everyone, and by everyone I mean the 14 people looking at the stream right now, it has been an hour. I do have to get this application turned in. Do want to thank everyone. Oh, look, do my not says I want another croc for sure. Yeah, I mean these things are cool, man. So does McFarland no longer have the MK license? That's what some people are saying, but I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen him. I think the last one they did was Nightwolf. He was all right. Was it Nightwolf? I think Nightwolf was the last one that McFarlane did, and then Storm Collectibles made a Nightwolf that looks way better. So that one's gonna be cool. Uh, but yeah, Jada Toys Crash Bandicoot. That'd be dope. Who made Crash Bandicoot previously? NECA? I think it was NECA. But yeah, Crash Bandicoot would be cool. But I do appreciate everyone for tuning in. Like I said, check out my YouTube channel, Sonny Castillo Comedy. Check out the Texas Toy Wranglers podcast with Screw Toys every Friday morning, 8 a.m. So you can watch it on your commute to work. You can watch it on your lunch break. You can watch it after work when you're driving home. You can watch it instead of hanging out with your family once you get home from work. Wherever you want to watch it. Noob Cyborg was honestly pretty decent by Todd. I have the gold version. I got hooked up with the gold version. So I didn't have the regular version, but I had the black, the gold one. DJ Crossfire the Chopper Kid. Make sure y'all leave a like, guys. Yes, please leave a like. And if you randomly found my channel for some odd reason, you stuck around this long, hit the subscribe button as well. But I do want to thank everyone for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great week, and hopefully we'll have some content uploaded for y'all soon. Again, follow this channel right here because I do have a comedy show this coming Wednesday, so I hope to put clips up at the end of the week. And if you're a channel member, you will get fuller clips with more content because I owe that to y'all. So thank y'all very much. Y'all have a great night and have a great rest of the week, and we'll see y'all next time.